Hi. Hello, my lovelies. Today is Friday, October 29th, 2021. I am home. I'm back in Halifax, and I am in a very familiar spot for my channel viewers. Woohoo! Welcome back to the Halifax Commons. I just wanted to start here because it's not that far from home. So as you can see, the nor'easter that we had this week passed and the sun's trying to come out. It is 11 degrees outside, 52 Fahrenheit. And I am on the hunt for some spooky homes. Halloween is in 2 days. Kiddo has been sending me pictures of homes that he's been seeing on his morning walk. He is at his dad's this weekend. I swear the gremlins were with me in Toronto. I had so many glitches. Oh my word. No issues when I'm home. Get me on a plane and put me in a different time zone, and look what happens. And we got Public Works working on the fountain here in the Commons. Probably getting it ready for the winter. Let's take a look. There's the armory. It's still being under construction. And looking over towards the Amera Oval. It is closed for the season, but if you have your own equipment, like rollerblades or scooters or anything like that, and you want to go on it, you sure can. Some people use it for running. It won't be up for winter service, I guess. Not until December, once it gets cold enough to support the ice. So it's taken a while for the leaves to change here in the city, but gradually they are. When I was outside of the city 2 weeks ago in Peggy's Cove, once we got past city limits, everything was oranges and golds and reds, very little green. But it's starting to happen, which is good. I was hoping to get out earlier this week to record, but we had a nor'easter come up the coast. So couldn't do that. Life on the Atlantic. Now, I did make some videos while I was in Toronto. Actually, I did a live stream last Saturday with the Ken Continuum and with Johnny Strides. And we got stream sniped by Ryan Rides on his scooter. So if you wanted to see that, it is in my playlist under live streams, and it's like Travels Outside of Halifax is the playlist. Also, you can see Ken's perspective on his channel. He is the Ken Continuum. And Strides did his on Twitch for a few minutes. But he just walked along with us. And my Koreatown video went up the other day. And yesterday I had premiered my walk with Johnny Strides. He did part 1 on his channel, which was walking from Yonge and Wellesley to Cabbagetown, and then my channel picked it up at Cabbagetown all the way to Riverdale. we ended it at Broadview. So at home on my computer is my Yorkville and Mink Mile video that I have yet to edit. I started to today. I got the files onto my computer, but that was about it. So we are coming up to Robie Street. One of the busy arteries here in the city. Oh yeah, car, you're stopping.
But I'd love the chance to get.
So we're just heading westward on Wellsford. So my trip to Toronto was a whirlwind. It was fast, but I had so much fun. I got to meet so many people that I only knew like from talking on Instagram or in chats. So it was good to see them in person and hang out, break bread together. So we are going to cross Windsor Street. And head up Allen Street. So my friend Terratopia, picked me up at the airport Friday morning. I took the early flight. I left Halifax at 6:30 in the morning, Halifax time, and then landed at 7:39 Toronto time. It was a 2-hour flight with the time difference because I am an hour ahead. And we went to this really amazing place in the Junction called the Purple Onion for breakfast. Granted, I was starving. I would have eaten anything you put in front of me. But no, it was a really good breakfast. And then we just like drove around and I got to pretend I was a tourist in the city I used to live in. So I was taking photos all the time, sending them to kiddo. My favorite fall flowers. I love mums. They are so beautiful. I'm not normally a flower person. I do not have a green thumb when it comes to plants. Quite the opposite. How my spider plant that I've had for the last 6 years is still living and still regenerating. I noticed yesterday that it's gonna have a baby spider plant. Yeah, so we drove around and we went from Mississauga because I had to go to the beauty wholesaler to pick up a couple of things. Ooh. Some spookiness at this house. Skulls and skeletons. I had to go pick up shampoo because I forgot mine, and picked up a couple other little things. And then we drove all the way from Mississauga along Dundas until we got to, well, we went all the way out to Leslieville. I think that was the farthest east I've ever been in Toronto. And then we drove around downtown, went up through Midtown, up to Lawrence. I showed her where I used to work at Young and Egg. It's a cute little lane here. This is Chebucto Lane. That goes out to Chebucto Road. Probably about 2 blocks down. And then we went to Casa Loma because did I ever go there when I lived there? And I just wasn't very far from there where I lived. So we did that and had a couple pictures. You know, tacky touristy things that I enjoy doing. And then we're back downtown again and kind of crashed on another YouTuber abode. So that's when we met Ken from the Ken Continuum. Super chill guy. Like what you see on his channel is what you get in real life. Oh, let's go down. No, I don't want to go down Monastery because there's no side streets off of that. I was going to, but that just takes you right out to Quinpool. And then I checked into my hotel and slept for, I say sleep in quotations because I was too hyped up. I dozed for a couple of hours. We got a few decorations here. Mark did send me a photo of this one. Normally, Haligonians go all out for Halloween and Christmas. But I guess because of the pandemic, it's not as much as it used to be. I do want to cross the road. I know. You're thinking, Bev, there's cars parked on the other side of the road. Yeah, psych, I'm just going to walk on the side of the street. Oh, I remember making ghosties out of old pillowcases or Kleenexes and hanging them when I was a kid. I think we all did that. Or those small white kitchen garbage bags and magic marker. I was resourceful. I used what I had around Mom and Dad's house. I'm a stop and smell the roses kind of girl on my channel. Well, we're coming up to Oxford Street, so I may as well go down to Oxford a little bit. I know I did this route not that long ago. July maybe? Okay, 3 months ago. July or August. So this is Harvard. Not a whole lot on Harvard. So after seeing photos of myself in Toronto, I got very, very upset with my appearance. So Betty's gonna get out walking, and hopefully my fitness center in my building is open. I haven't checked this week. Before I left, I had called, but they were waiting for some parts on some of the exercise equipment. I don't really use the equipment. I just want to use the weights. And maybe the exercise machine. I'm not one for treadmills. I'm not one for spinning bicycles or whatever you call them. Spin cycles. Sounds like a washer. And like that stuff. I like using weights. I do have muscle memory somewhere in me, but I just want to lose the butt and the thighs. Okay, everything from the knee up and the neck down. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, it put me in a funk when people were taking pictures of me. I was very self-conscious about that. I mean, I'm still cute. I'm not saying I'm not cute. I'm freaking gorgeous. There's just a little bit more of me that I don't want to see. Now, let's go down Klein Street for a sec. We're going to start zigzagging. And the next time I go to Toronto, remind me to take my flat iron with me. Putting your hair up in a top knot makes your hair look a mess. Ooh, sorry, I'm like walking through leaves. It's funny because when I got home, I didn't realize how long my hair is getting. Holy moly. Like when I blow dried it out and gave it a flat iron, it's long. I was all zoomed in. I spy with my little eye some decorations across the street. Some ghosties and skeletons and spider webs. Let's do it. Let's cross. For those who have arachnophobia, this is fake. Oh, I got a glare. But there is a big spider here on the web. There he is. And then we have a big old skeleton waiting. Okay, let's get the horizon line better. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, because I don't travel very often, like if I'm gonna leave for the weekend, I just drive 2 hours outside of the city up to mom and dad's cottage in the summer, or 45 minutes north to my hometown of Truro, and that's usually about it. So I had no clue what I was packing. So we're coming up to Quinpole Road. We'll follow that westward for a bit and go up another side street. Well, those are rinky-dinky. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay. One has painted with kitty cats, and the other one is ghosties. I never got into the whole let's paint your jack-o'-lanterns. Growing up, we cut them and scoop them out and everything, and you got like pumpkin guts in your fingers and the seeds that we would like keep separate and roast them up in the oven. I used to do that with kiddo when he was little. We used to roast pumpkin seeds. My first batch I ever did, I burnt them. Kept them in there way too long. I lost track of time. Oh, let's go up beach. Mark is a very tactile person, and when he was little, if we would walk, he would always have to touch everything, like run his fingers along the side of buildings to get the different textures. So carving pumpkins for him was a big treat. He liked the grossness of the pumpkin guts. For some reason, I like this house. It's whimsical. They got like the copper on the tree wrapped around. Copper and brass. gravel here. I see something. Ooh, a little windy. I don't know if we can see him. We're gonna go closer because I do want to cross. There's a big dinosaur with a little baby dinosaur holding on to dinosaur balloons. And there's the baby. There's the baby dinosaur. I don't know, I said baby dinosaur and all I could think of was, not the mama. If anybody remembers that show. She's mowing the leaves. I don't. Beautiful day. Don't think she heard me. She had headphones on, like noise canceling. Now I did make sure that my camera was not on slow-mo because that was a pain trying to fix that. I had to send a file to I had to bug somebody. Help! This because I'm still learning. It's been a year and I'm still figuring stuff out and everything. So, you know, cut me some slack. I'm blonde. Can I still use that excuse, or is that really worn out with you guys? So now we're at Oak Street. But now I know how to fix it. Haha. That's what happened to my walk with Johnny in Cabbagetown and Riverdale. I don't know how. I have no clue how it got into slow-mo mode, but it did. And I think at some point next week when I get paid, I'm going to make an appointment at the Genius Bar for my iPhone. Just because it's not holding a charge anymore, really. I can charge it up and I'll get maybe 4 hours max before it's dead. Yeah. And I think I'm going to use that for audio if I do any more collabs, or if Kiddo decides he wants to walk with me. You guys can hear him better. Oh, I got to cross the street. This is decorated, this house. So I want to do that and do separate audio for anybody that wants to walk with me, or if I do another collab at some point. Oops, sorry, that was a little bit fast of a zoom or a pan. I don't want to be like some of the non-existent old Toronto walktubers who are no more. Zoom! Okay, no, I don't want my menu. Oh, blonde roots today. There we go. Look at that. We got big old spider webs and tombstones. We got creepy white pumpkin head scarecrow. Lots of caution tape. Oh yeah. That's probably the best one I've seen. Let's keep walking. Let's keep going south down Poplar. I'm in the neighborhood where streets are named after trees. Oop. Just went down Oak Street. We were on Beach. We crossed Elm Street. There was really nothing on Elm. Not even Freddie. Jeez. My dude, Fred. I offered to give him a manicure one time. He flat out refused me. The man of my dreams refused a manicure. Oh, this is an orange version of the purple one that we saw in Cabbagetown. So I guess it must be just like a generic thing. Hold on, there's a soccer mom minivan in front. Do. Any cars coming? I might have to step in the middle of the road for this guy. Yeah, there's a car coming. But same concept, orange head, neon green skirt. And he's got a hat hanging off the back. I want to cross the street, bud. There's a car coming. Oh, it's the car that owns that house. I may use that as my possible thumbnail because then I can like really zoom it in. Actually, I'll take a screenshot of it and so you guys can see it better. Maybe. We'll see. I'm off today. It's Friday. And off tomorrow. And then back to my 5-day regular work week on Sunday. I flew in Monday evening. My flight was delayed by an hour and a half. There was some maintenance issues with the plane I was supposed to be getting on, so then they switched planes. I had to walk from one end of Terminal 3 all the way down to the other end of Terminal 3 in Toronto, then wait, and then got on the plane, and I had a married couple, or they were together, sitting in the seats beside me, and all they did for 2.5 hours was argue. I knew something was up because when she sat down next to me, she just looked at me and gave me stink eye, and I wasn't even doing anything. I was sitting there listening to my music. It wasn't that loud. It's in my earbuds. You really can't hear anything. There's some skeleton and ghost lights around the bottom of the hedge. Yeah, so she just kind of gave me a shit look when she sat down in the chair, like in the seat beside me, and I'm like, whatever, lady. And then proceeded the whole flight, her and her significant other arguing. Up went the volume on BTS, and I was happy. And then they were down when I was getting my luggage, because I did check my suitcase on the way home because it was way over the weight limit. I had everything in there crammed. I did buy a few things while I was on my trip. So we're coming up to Quinpool Road again. Oh, gas went back down by 4 cents. It is now $1.43.8. a litre. Yesterday it was at $1.48.9 a litre. So I took Tuesday off from work because I was still exhausted. I had, if it's possible, I had a blister on top of a blister from all the walking I did, and it was nasty. So right now we are on Connaught Avenue, another major artery here in the city.
Because it's a BED with early childhood education.
I come from the manners where if I'm walking with somebody and I see somebody approaching in the opposite direction, single file. Okay, something rare for Halifax. A cute little brick house. I know a lot of people, they think it's weird that most of our homes down here are wood. We use what we have. We do have a foundry, like a brick foundry out in Enfield, which is out by the airport, owned by the Shaw family. Not the Shaw, like for Shaw Telecommunications. Former NDP leader Alexa McDonough used to be Alexa Shaw. She came from that family. She was the federal NDP leader, I want to say right before Jack Layton, I think. I could be wrong. Let's just say I'm getting my steps in today. So Connaught is a boulevard, has a median down the middle. And that connects it cuts right across the peninsula. I'm just checking my time here. So basically cuts from the beginning of the South End at Jubilee Road all the way down to Windsor Street in the North End. So when you're coming in off the highway, most people get onto Connaught. coming back up to poplar and oak. I will have to get down to Quinpool because I got my shopping bag with me in my purse. Because I got to pick up a few things. Don't make them come up here. That's what he says. Oh, there's a spider. Wonder if I can get a selfie with Mr. Pumpkinhead. What do you think? Should I try? Let's flip the camera around. Alright, where's Mr. Pumpkinhead? It would help if I, there he is. There he is, right there. So, I'm gonna save that one. He's kind of cute. I'll get a little closer to him. Anyway, my lovelies, I am gonna be heading back down to Quinpool. Head off to the store because I have to pick up a couple things. And yeah, hopefully I can, I forgot my power bank too, so I know that my Pocket's draining its battery. So I am going to end this here. Actually, let's see if I can get up to that orange head pumpkin guy. He's like right in front of a basketball hoop. So I'm gonna do that, end the video. I do have, if you do want to support the channel, I do have links down below in the description for my PayPal and Patreon, as well as I'm offering channel memberships. And I would like to thank you for coming with me on this walk in the West End on the hunt for spooky decorations. Halloween is in 2 days. Oh, I'm cutting his head off. There we go. Yeah, he's just like an orange and black version of the purple guy who I saw in Cabbage Town. All right, my lovelies. Have a wonderful day. Happy Halloween. And stay spooky. And I will see you next time on my next video. Bye.